Hello, everyone. And oh my goodness, I cannot believe that we are already at day 3 of the 30 days to rediscovering your joy. Okay. I know that we've done this in 10-day increments. So you can go back and watch one short video and have ideas for the next 10 days. You can write them in your calendar, you can put them in your phone, just so this starts to build a routine. Because routine is key, especially when you want to start making strides forward. Okay, my name is Katie Jordan. I'm here with Butterfly Tribe Blueprint, and I thank you guys for joining me for the 3rd day of this. We have went through self-care and reflection, rediscovering yourself, and those are just a few of the things that we have went over. Now, the last 10 days, we are going to talk about the rebuilding and moving forward. Okay. So the last one that we did, which would have been day 20, was travel and explore. Do something different. Be a tourist in your own town. Get out of the same funk that you're in. Okay. Now, 21 is one that is near and dear to my heart, because day 21 is setting boundaries, learning and enforcing those vital things with your ex, with yourself. Okay. Because if you can't even set a boundary, and what do I mean by a boundary? What will you allow, or it is how you are teaching others to treat you. Okay? So when it comes to yourself, you are telling yourself what are the things you will allow and the things that you will not allow when it comes to yourself. Okay? We are so good at putting those things on the back burner that we do not allow ourselves to keep boundaries with ourselves. That's where it starts, is with you, okay? And when you can do that with yourself, then it becomes easier with other people as well. Got a bad case of the yawns, okay? I was looking at that and I lost my track in my, okay? So setting boundaries is day 21. Day 22 is future planning. Sometimes when you are in the midst of things, it's really hard to move forward or even think about moving forward when you're in such pain. That is why 30 Days to Joy is going to help you start setting that routine to be able to look at things differently. Okay? Now, this is a fun part of creating your future, is a vision board. And I loved doing this, and I'm in the midst of doing another with my daughter. Okay, you can do one digital, you can do a physical one. I have magazines sitting right here on my desk that are going to be part of a physical vision board. When you allow your children to be a part of this process too, or create their own, it lets them know, hey, things are possible. I can do this. Okay. Now, another thing is, if you do not have magazines, you can put that out in Facebook groups and different things and let people know that you are looking for magazines for a project. You can say a vision board, whatever, but people are generally very generous. Funny story of how my magazines came about is I was on an airplane. One of my friends was like, hey, do you want these? And I was like, yes, and it happened twice in the same day. So that was super exciting because it was building that log to create that vision board and allow myself to really look into what I want things to look like. Not even just look like, but how do you want them to feel? Because let me tell you, once you start gaining a little glimpse of the healing that can take place and how it can move you forward, oh, it's amazing. Okay. Day 23 is mindfulness. Okay. I start every morning with when it's my early work mornings, it's usually about a 5-minute meditation. You guys, meditation is not about getting everything out of your mind. It's about taking control and bringing it back when it starts to wander. Okay. So that is a really great, and there's many different ways that you can do that. We discussed this in a little more depth in the Women's Survival Guide post divorce and separation. Okay. Now, the next one, which is day 24, okay, is self-love. And that sometimes, a lot of times, can be challenging. Okay. I love the fact that I was a part of an author event last week, and one of the other amazing authors that was there had written a children's book on more self-love. And you guys, I love reading this with my daughter because not only do I think she gets something out of it, but probably more so mom right here. So those are also important to not just show ourselves self-love, but to show our children how to show themselves the love that they deserve and that they're worthy of. Okay, because you are starting to become that mirror for your child. And some of the things, I'd rather not be a mirror. Number 25 is celebration. I was thinking about this yesterday. It was like, I am not really good about celebrating myself or when I get to different milestones or things like that, because I have not allowed myself to do that. This year, the rest of the year, I am going to celebrate more of the little wins or the big wins, because the big wins are coming too. And it might be a culmination of small wins together that create that big win too. Okay. Now, after celebration is day 26, reconnecting with your passions. And we've talked about this a little bit different ways already, but man, sometimes it takes us changing our environment and the things around us to help us think about what those passions are or what they were. Because guess what? What mine was probably 15 years ago is not the same passions of today. Okay? And be graceful with yourself when you are looking at that. For me, part of that is being around the water. Water is healing to me. Okay? Go to your place, find those passions, take note, and be aware of when you are in situations that bring you lots of joy. Okay? I'm starting to be more aware of the things that are creating that joy and that happiness within and creating more of those moments. Okay? Now, day 27 is new beginnings. Okay? You need to look at this as it's not, yes, it may be the end of this chapter as you know it, but it is also the start of a new chapter. And that new chapter is there for you to write. Okay? What do you want your family to look back and remember or read about? Yeah, this wasn't the best time, but this is how mom handled it moving forward. This is what I learned from her. I learned that you can build a business, that you can be and you can do different things that you never dreamed you could. Okay? Day 28 is going back to that support network. Okay? Making sure that you have people around you that are supporting you, not the ones that are the suckers and take everything out of you. Okay? Because sometimes you don't have a lot to give back. But then the cycle turns and you are going to be able to pour into other people as you are going through your healing journey and helping others as well. Okay? Whew, 29. Day 29 is letting go. Letting go is so easy to say. And it's easy to say when you're not in the midst of it, right? But being aware, I snap my fingers because I've done this in my head several times, when your thoughts start to go towards the negative or things that you can't control, or maybe you don't know the whole situation, bring yourself back. As one of my coaches says, cancel, clear, delete. Get it out, redo, say things differently, okay? Because awareness is a big part of that too. And then at day 30, go back and reflect on the past 30 days. See where you have come. See what practicing these different exercises has done, okay? See where it has taken your mentality, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me for these 3 days that where we covered what you can do in 30 days to regain your joy. Okay? Now, a couple of things here. If you want to continue working with me, if you need support, I am going to drop below the link to book a call with me so that we can see what your future holds and how you want to move towards your dreams, regaining that confidence, knowing that you will and you can, not only for yourself, but for your family as well. Katie Jordan signing off. Bye-bye, guys.